a deadbeat dad, there's a helper behind him. Sometimes it's the woman he's with, and sometimes it's his own mother, unfortunately. It's usually one or the other. The women who support deadbeat dads, who do things like deny their children, even if they look just like them, call the mothers of their children all sorts of horrible names and refuse to financially provide for their children or emotionally support them either, and so much more that many women continue to just ignore every day and stand by these men, allowing these deadbeat dads to remain carefree in the way they mistreat women, because they keep finding women who will support them and their habits, as well as their pathetic childish excuses, which includes mostly blaming the mothers of their children. And you'll even hear the women they're with blaming the mothers of their children too, when they don't even know them, with statements to their friends and family members such as, "You don't really know what's going on, she won't let him see his child, she's jealous, she's crazy," or "she's using their child as a weapon in his defence," and other excuses that these types of women think are reasonable enough for their men to not move heaven and earth to get into their children's lives. Anything less is just excuses, and any type of justification for a man abandoning his child is trash. My question to women like this who are watching and listening to me right now is, how can you be with a man like that? How can you stay with a man you know has abandoned his own child? How can you listen to all the excuses and actually believe them? Don't allow great sex to fool you, and don't allow his mind games to fool you either, because a deadbeat dad always needs a distraction from his guilty conscience to escape his shame. He knows what he's doing is wrong. The distraction is never something like a new job or taking up a new hobby. It's always someone. It's always another woman. You're her, and you're likely to be the next ex that he ends up mistreating. You might not think it's your problem at the moment, especially if he's taking care of you and he's looking after your children. Why would you care about anybody else in his life once you're happy? However, there is a major problem in thinking this way, because the bottom line is that any man who will reject his own child will reject anyone for anything at any time. Don't think that you're special. I'm going to stop here, and this is a subject that will be discussed further in my brand new podcast show. But before I finish, here's my message to the women who love deadbeat dads. If you know you're with one, leave him right now and tell him that you're not coming back to him until he does what's right by his child. Tell him this anytime he contacts you, regardless of any excuses. If you're the mother of a deadbeat son, stop behaving like his mother until he starts behaving like a father to his child. Unless all women acknowledge and treat deadbeat dads accordingly as deadbeats, nothing will change. Bear that in mind, ladies.